Hi, in this video today I'm going to show you my journey that I've had over the last 4 or 5 hours on trying to connect up this Luigi Kart home circuit onto the Nintendo Switch. Now the background is this is a launch edition Nintendo Switch and I got this when they first all came out. I haven't used them in a couple of years now and I'm going to sell them, and I just wanted to make sure they still connect up. I had to update the firmware. Ever since then it is not connecting up. It is doing this. So watch this. If I turn it on, it charges fine, it syncs up fine and everything, but it will only connect for 1 second and then disconnect. So you do that, it does that little sort of glitch thing where it does the blue light and it goes straight as if it's going to connect, but you can see nothing's happening. If I put it into pairing mode, it will pair, but it will only pair for 1 second every single time. So watch this, QR code, and it will say connecting. It will only connect for 1 second and then disconnect, and it's doing this about 30 times. You see Luigi there? So it has connected, but then it will do this every single time. Now I've looked up online and some people have done workarounds to get it to work. One of them is to unplug your router or your router. I did that, it still doesn't work. I've tried to unplug the battery from it and let everything drain. That didn't work. I tried to delete the saved data for the game. That didn't work. I've also tried to delete the game completely and go back into it. That didn't work. And then I deleted the game completely while unplugging from the battery from here, and it still didn't work. But yet there's no problem with this. There's an incompatibility between this and the launch edition Nintendo Switches. So Nintendo have done some sort of firmware update where it's not compatible with older Nintendo Switches, and this has happened to loads of people once you start looking online. Now you're going to think that there's a fault here, but there's not, because look, it will work perfectly if I get a newer Nintendo Switch. So let's get off this one here. This is the OLED model here. So let me just exit out of that game. Now watch this. This will work first time every single time. So I'm just going to turn this off here, because remember it has connected to here. So I'm going to have to sync it up to here again. But every time I've synced it to here, it's worked perfectly. And then once it's synced, every time I go back into it, it will work perfectly without resyncing it, just like it should do. So for some reason, there's some incompatibility between here and the launch edition Nintendo Switches, which is really odd because you think Nintendo would have been able to work a way around that. But check this out. So turn it on here, and now I'm going to go into pairing mode. Right, pair cart. Watch this. It will connect and be perfect. So it's not a problem with the cart itself, it's a software issue. So maybe don't waste time like I did and spend 4 or 5 hours trying to fix something which is not fixable. There you go, single player. So you can see now it's connected. There, solid blue light. You can now see that it's connected just fine. Let him do his thing. So have a look, yeah? Yeah, so you can see it's working there. Now, let's say if I was to exit the game and go back into it, the light will go off here. Next time I go in, it will work perfectly without having to resync it. And this is the primary console, by the way, this one here. I should also mention that I used to have Mario and the Luigi Kart both working on this launch edition Nintendo Switch, so it could be something where 2 carts were historically paired to it. Right, so watch this. Press the button here and it will sync up like it's designed to. Give it a few seconds. There you go, success. Yep. So don't waste your time like I did. Obviously you can try deleting the game if you want. You can try doing the Wi-Fi router thing if you want, but in my instance none of that worked. The only thing that's worked is the fact that putting it onto a new Nintendo Switch. So I don't believe there is a fix that you can get these two to work on, but if you've done something, please put it down to the comment section below, because you'll help so many people out. If somebody can work out a way around this, it'd be fantastic, but I think Nintendo just need to do another update on this to get it to work on the older launch edition Nintendo Switches as well as newer models as well. If this video has been helpful, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.